Hey there, I'm Mark from Spectrum Pulse, and yeah, this might be a real short one, cause it's Billboard BREAKDOwn.
I don't remember.
So if you look at the runtime for this episode and blink twice, thinking that it couldn't possibly be that short or that this video is out this early, well, we're in slightly uncharted waters here because this might be the slowest week for Billboard than I can remember. I mean, I'm certainly not complaining. Year-end content on the main channel, finishing off the last of my backlog, the fact that I'm literally putting this up on Christmas Eve before I go spend time with family out of town, and the reality that SZA is coming next week with an album bomb of her own for Lana, or at least I think she is. So if this week can be wrapped up pretty fast, I sure as hell am not going to complain. So let me not waste any of your time. The top 10 are pretty much just holiday music, where they all pretty much are in order of where they fall on the streaming charts. So from the top down, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, of course she holds the number one. She also broke the record she once had for One Sweet Day, followed by Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee, holding at number 2, Last Christmas by Wham jumping up a little bit to number 3, and beating out Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms down at number 4, leaving A Holly Jolly Christmas by Burl Ives to hold on to number 5. The only non-holiday entry in the top 10 is Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars at number 6, thanks to its residual radio dominance. And I keep saying that this sound isn't that far removed from holiday music with the vintage feel. It would fit just fine. But then we got 4 more holiday songs where the combination of radio is what gives some of them a little bit of an edge. It's the Most Wonderful Time by Andy Williams, for instance, is at number 7, just beating out Let It Snow by Dean Martin at number 8. And it's also the reason that our last 2 Christmas entries can't get any higher, but broke into the top 10 all the same. Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande at number 9, and Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson at number 10. Again, how much any of these will matter against SZA next week, we will have to see. It's gonna be intriguing. And that naturally takes us to our losers and our dropouts. And look, the only one that's big enough to matter in the latter group is Please 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 by Sabrina Carpenter, finally getting pushed out. I'm not about to complain there. And longtime 2024 songs making their long overdue exit, it's a story this week, with Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter also down to 30, and Too Sweet by Hosiers at 41. Outside those, well, Empty Out Your Pockets by Juice WRLD is thankfully falling back at 72, and the rest are from Kendrick Lamar, seeing that album bomb gradually fade in the face of said holidays. Squabble Up at 20, Dodger Blue with Wally the Sensei, C7X and Roddy Ricch at 70, Peekaboo with AZ Chike at 71, Reincarnated at 78, The Heart Part 6 at 90, Man at the Garden at 95, and Gloria with SZA at 96. So okay, what's filling in the gaps? Well, when we go to our returns and gains, we of course got a couple holiday songs coming back, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Gene Autry at 48, Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles at 49, and Like It's Christmas by the Jonas Brothers at 50. But what kind of surprised me were the sizable number of non-holiday returns, basically filling in the gap when there's nothing else coming out. Guy for That by Post Malone and Luke Combs at 93, Diet Pepsi by Addison Rae at 97, Disease by Lady Gaga at 98, and Shake That Ass Twerk Song by Boss Man D-Lo at 99. Amazing what folks want to listen to around the holidays with all of their family. Songs about disease and shaking ass. Because it's not just like holiday music is gaining right now here either. Yeah, we got Christmas Magic by Leve rising up to 67, and Jingle Bells by Meghan Trainor at 80, but we also saw the spike off the debut for Indigo by Sam Barber featuring Avery Anna at 65, and 4x4 by You by Lainey Wilson up to 75, because Nashville radio just won't stop around this time of year. The most encouraging is Messy by Lola Young continuing up to 54. It's gonna be a hit in 2025. To me, that's only a good thing. Now, this would be where we would talk about new entries, except we don't have any. Yeah, I know, for the first time that I can remember in running this show for over 10 years, there are no new songs this week. I could choose to end things off here, move on, actually enjoy time with the people I love. But before I go, it's been a while since I've done a world hit, and while this isn't really charting much anywhere, last week I discovered it on my streaming show Bandwidth on my main channel, and it kinda lodged a place in my heart, and I do think that it works for around this holiday season. And with that,
Cookie got cooked. Cookie got crispy.
Okay, I feel like I need to explain this, even though a part of me really does not want to because it's way funnier that way. So this is an 8-person New Zealand pop dub reggae band from their second album with several Maori members that add a distinct flavor to their sound. They're actually a little bit bigger than you might expect in New Zealand. They had a hit that went platinum over there. They have some major label distribution despite showing up on Bandcamp, and this track is actually charting back at home for them. But this song was my introduction, and folks, this might be the goofiest song I heard all year. It's one of those tracks where I don't doubt they've got a sense of humor and some of the deeper backing vocals playing off the smooth, twinkling groove and all those gentle acoustics, especially that bridge that is trying to be so soulful, and one hell of a hook to boot. Most Bandcamp acts don't try to be this catchy, but it's also a prime example of playing the metaphor for an unfaithful man a little bit too straight, if you catch my drift, and a little too far, and when you sound this serious and committed, it just gets hysterical. Cookie got cooked, cookie got crispy indeed. In a just world, this goes viral on TikTok and gives us a great novelty hit. But if we are not that lucky, you all at least have this little Christmas cookie from yours truly to take back with you. And thus with that, I'm Mark. You're watching Billboard Breakdown in affiliation with Spectrum Pulse. And I'll see you next time.